A king who had everything was about to lose it all. Not to an enemy army, not to famine, but to something far more terrifying. The consequences of his own actions. And the only person who could save him was a blind monk who couldn't even see his face. The king ruled his prosperous kingdom with an iron fist. He was brilliant, strategic, ruthless. When a merchant failed to pay taxes, the king seized his shop without mercy. When a farmer's crops failed, the king took his land as punishment. When an advisor questioned his decisions, he was banished. A king must be strong, he told himself. Compassion is weakness. For 20 years, the king flourished while its people suffered in silence. But then everything began to fall apart. His eldest son died suddenly. His queen grew distant. His most trusted general betrayed him. Trade collapsed, draining the treasury. And worst of all, the king could no longer sleep. Every night he was haunted by the faces of the people he had crushed beneath his power. "Why is this happening to me?" he shouted in agony. "I have done everything right. I built this kingdom. I made it strong." That was when the blind monk arrived. Blind since birth, yet walking with unshakable certainty. The guards tried to send him away, but something made the king curious. The monk stood before the throne, eyes closed, serene. "Who are you?" the king demanded. "And why have you come to my palace?" "I am a humble monk," he replied. "I came because I heard your suffering." The king scoffed. "You cannot even see. How can you know anything about my life?" The monk smiled faintly. "Your Majesty, I may not see with these eyes, but I see with something far more powerful. I see the truth most people run from." The king leaned forward despite himself. "And what truth is that?" "The truth about karma. The truth about why you are suffering. And the truth about how you can be free." The hall fell silent as the monk began to teach. "Your Majesty, karma is not punishment from the heavens. It is not destiny. It is not fate. Karma is the mirror of the mind. Whatever the mind sends out, life sends back." The monk continued. "There are 3 mirrors every human must face. The first mirror is intention. Before an action ever happens, the mind has already chosen its direction. A mind driven by greed will justify cruelty. A mind driven by fear will disguise control as strength. A mind driven by ego will call domination leadership. Karma begins long before the action. It begins in the intention." The king looked down, shaken. "The second mirror is action," the monk said calmly. "Intentions become deeds, and deeds send ripples into the world. You told yourself you were protecting your kingdom, but what you were really protecting was your ego. Every choice you made planted a seed, and now the harvest has come." The king closed his eyes, fighting tears. "And the third mirror," the monk said softly, "is consciousness. It is the moment when you finally see the pain you have caused. Most people suffer at this stage not because karma is punishing them, but because mind has finally awakened." He placed a hand over his heart. "I am blind, Your Majesty, but I learned long ago that physical sight is the smallest kind of seeing. True sight is seeing where the mind is leading you. True sight is understanding what kind of karma your intention is shaping long before your hands move. A pious mind sees suffering and seeks to heal it. A mind blinded by ego creates suffering and cannot see it until it returns." The king fell to his knees. "I have been so blind." The monk's voice softened. "Yes, but now you see. And that changes everything. Karma is not chains, it is a teacher. The moment you become conscious of your actions, you gain the power to change them." The king whispered, trembling, "What must I do?" "Plant new seeds," the monk replied. The king didn't rewrite his past, he redeemed it by choosing fairness and compassion every single day forward. Slowly, painfully, the kingdom healed. Not by miracle, but by karmic return. The seeds he sowed in kindness began to bear fruit, just as the seeds he once planted in cruelty once did. The monk's final words stayed with him for life. Karma is not about perfection. Karma begins in the mind, flows into action, and settles into consciousness. Stay awake. Be mindful. Pause. See. Then act. And the universe will guide you home. So here's what this ancient story teaches us today. You are living your karma right now. Whatever you are, experiencing your relationships, opportunities, and struggles reflects the seeds you have planted in the past. So, start changing today. Here's my challenge. Look into the three mirrors, the mirror of actions. What are you truly doing? The mirror of intentions. Why are you doing it? And what are you really protecting? The mirror of consciousness. Are you awake, seeing clearly, or still blind to your own impact? Don't wait until your life falls apart to open your eyes. If this story has opened your eyes to something you needed to see, share it with someone still blind to their own karma. And subscribe to The Fabled Sage for more wisdom that transforms. Until next time, may you see clearly, act wisely, and plant seeds of light.